Hey everyone, Spicy Toast Gaming here. I hope you're having a great day, and I hope this video can make it just a little bit better. Today we're going to be checking out the recently changed and in my opinion buffed Master Yi, and also pairing him with a epic relic. Before we get into that, let's touch on his star powers. So first, when you play a non-fleeting spell, create a 1-cost fleeting Twin Disciplines in hand, and then round start flow, grant allies 1/1. So that's Twin Disciplines. You see, it's a pretty good combat trick. It will be fleeting, so you have to use it that round, otherwise it will be discarded, but this will just go down to a 1-cost. So you play non-fleeting spells to create that spell, and you can create this multiple times in a round. And then round start flow, grant allies 1/1. Flow just means you have played 2 spells or skills last round. The second star power, round start flow, so the same effect we have from the first one. Give your strongest ally elusive this round, so it's a temporary buff, but we are able to generate that elusive, which is quite nice. Now, the recent buff was they brought Master Yi from 3 cost down to a 2 cost, which is massive. Being able to play your champion round 1 is so strong in Path of Champions, and the main upgrade or item you were trying to get for your Master Yi throughout a run was something to bring him down to a 1 or a 2 cost so you could play him round 1. Now, they did nerf his damage by 1, but that is totally fine. Definitely worth it just to get him down to 2 mana. Now, the epic relic we're pairing with him is Chosen by the Stars, so Fated and Augment, and then Empower 10, Overwhelm, Regen, and Challenger. So that Empower 10, when we get Master Yi to 10 power, he is able to get those other 3 keywords. Now, Fated, that can activate once a round and grants your unit 1/1 when you target them with a spell. With Master Yi, pretty much all of your spells are targeting your own units, and so we can easily trigger that Fated. Now, also with Master Yi, you're doing a lot of created cards, so you're really going to benefit from that augment, and we should be able to ramp up his power very quickly. Now, we're pairing this with Archangel Staff and Grand General's Counterplan. This is actually the same build we used for our Diana, but the Archangel Staff, round start, refill your spell mana, so we have more mana to work with. And then the Grand General's Counterplan, round start, create a fleeting copy of me in hand. So that is actually going to create a copy of his champion spell, which from the starting deck has Hero's Horn on it. So when we play this, we draw a champion, and since this is his champion spell, it also creates a Master Yi in our deck. So as long as we have the mana for it, this can potentially be an infinite combo of putting a Master Yi in your deck and then drawing one, which converts into the spell, and just keep this cycle going forever. So this should be really good. We want to get Master Yi on the board round 1, and then let him get buffed up by all the spells we're making, and then use him to end the game. Now, I think this build will probably be a little bit worse than Diana, and that's simply because Diana gets double attack, which is absolutely massive. So since we don't get that, I think we will fare a little bit worse, but I think this will still be a very strong build. Now, if you appreciate all this daily Path of Champions content, definitely like and subscribe, and let's get into it. All right, first power. Huh. That is interesting. So evolution would definitely be good, but we'll go with that Undying Legion, play around with it, and see how it goes. All right, up first, Sejuani with Unstable Inventory. All right, let's get rid of most of these. Although we know we're going to draw our Master Yi because he's currently our only champion. So we'll just draw him right here. He's going to be very weak round 1, so we'll definitely need to be careful.
A clear mind.
Now, since this spell is fleeting, it's not creating that other fleeting Twin Disciplines, but that is perfectly all right.
The strength of the spirit yields a stronger blade.
Doran would be proud, Lulu.
Okay, that's fine. So we're just trying to make sure we're playing some spells to trigger both that augment, but then also our flow. All right, so our Master Yi is now elusive. I don't think they have any fast speed frostbites. So let's just try to push as much damage as we can here. you really can have a problem of filling up your hand too fast, because when you play your spell, you're not only drawing another copy of your champion, you're also potentially making that Twin Disciples or Twin Disciplines, and you're also making them meditate. But we're currently enough to end the game. GG.
Hope lives in the edge of my blade.
All right, Sunworks, not bad, but we already have a lot of champion draw. I think let's just go for the Ghost. This will be permanent, but we will guarantee have this in an opening hand. So a really cheap spell we could play. This looks pretty good. All right, support champion. None of this really looks great for us. I guess we'll go for the Trundle, but yeah, this isn't really great. But I don't want to spend rerolls right here. All right, Monastery, Shop, or Item Chest. We really want to focus on our champion, so we're going to go for the middle and hopefully find a champion node in one of these two. So let's go ahead and go for Zoe with Power Overwhelming. So we will hold on to the Trundle. That way when we're playing our spell with the Hero's Horn, we have a less likely chance to draw Trundle. All right, now we're guaranteed to not draw Trundle, because we only have two of them and they are both in our opening hand. All right, so we just can't attack because we're literally too weak.
A clear mind.
So much tinier than must be, Doggy.
A quiet spirit.
All right, so they will want to attack with their Zoe. We'll use our Ghost to surprise her.
Come now, is that all? A clear mind.
Now, since we have the Archangel Staff, we can play a lot more spells every round because we don't have to save any to bank it. So we could play other units, but I think let's just work on buffing up our Master Yi a little bit more.
A calm heart.
Just to try to proc with that augment.
Look at this reality! Look how sparkly!
A quiet spirit. A calm heart.
All right, so let's go ahead and see if we can end right here.
A clear mind. A quiet spirit.
All right, so they will probably block with their Zoe, so let's just go one more. All right, so now even if they block with their Zoe, shouldn't matter. That should be GG.
Each strike spells a new legacy.
So far, this is working out quite well. Sure, that's fine. Hextech Fabricator, just further improving this and making us even stronger. Sounds good. Perfect. Champion item chest. So Ashe with Power Overwhelming. Our poor legendary power. We're like never activating it. Like right now, we essentially don't have any powers going for us other than our normal star powers. All right, round one. Always wanting to play our Master Yi. Sure, I guess we can attack.
A quiet spirit. A clear mind.
Sure, we can play one other unit just to have another blocker.
I don't do meditation.
You are a fledgling child flailing his arms.
All right, we will wait. They'll probably try to kill this one. So we'll wait to buff him up.
A clear mind.
Oh, they didn't bother. Well, we could have played a couple more spells. That's a little sad.
A calm heart.
All right, I don't think they have any burst speed frostbites without their Ashe being on the board.
A quiet spirit.
It doesn't really matter.
A calm heart, a clear mind.
Again, just trying to buff up as much as possible.
A quiet spirit. A calm heart.
And trying to not run out of space in our hand too much. It always is a struggle for Master Yi. Alright, so they're both elusive. That, oh, I guess they do have Omen Hawk. So I guess let's bring that there. Alright, GG.
Quiet spirit. Each strike spells a new legacy.
Now we're doing pretty well right now, but that's because the enemy has such a small amount of health. Sure, this is fine. We'll have to see how this holds up when we go into challenges where they actually have a bit more health. None of this is really great for us. I guess we'll grab Iceborne. Yeah, let's go to a shop, see if we can get a decent power. That's fine, I guess. Alright, Gangplank with Duplicate. Alright, let's get rid of the Ghost because we know we're going to draw it. Otherwise, this is actually a pretty good starting hand. Master Yi and then a bunch of spells.
Don't ask where it's from. Ask how much. How can compare?
I guess we're fine if this dies because we're just gonna make another one. Might as well try to get some use out of our legendary power. Because that's just like every round, right? Yep.
A calm heart.
So we don't have that elusive, but once we buff him up to 10, we'll have that overwhelm. Although I guess we could just give him elusive as well. Forgot about that.
A quiet spirit. A clear mind.
Alright, so we are out of mana and not quite enough to end the game. This is what I was saying, when they got a little bit more mana, that would be, or a little bit more health, that'd be a bit of a problem.
Hope lives in the edge of my blade.
We do have a very strong Master Yi though, so we should be fine.
Blood and sweat.
Alpha strike. Blade and body. Safety will cost you.
Sure, let's drop a massive Trundle. Oh my word. They also get all the items for it. That's kind of dumb. Alright, let's go ahead and silence that. They want to end the round. Perfectly fine with us.
Blade and body. Form before strength.
Alright, GG.
Strike.
What's that you got there?
Alright, Farsight. That wouldn't be bad, but also just some flat damage would also be really good. That's a bit of a toss-up. I think I'll go for the damage. The Farsight would give us more consistency, but we're trying to end these games as soon as possible, and we need the extra damage right now because the enemy's Nexus health is just scaling faster than our champion is currently. Alright, Enfeebling Strike, not bad. Endurance again. We want more damage. Evolution would be better here, and that would give our champion a lot more stats because he has like 5 keywords. Kind of want to go legendary for the memes, just see how many legendaries we can get, especially when they're almost useless to us. But we will go for that evolution. Honestly, Craftsman's Favor also isn't bad. All right, champion item chest, let's go there. So we have Karma with unstable inventory. Let's get rid of the River Shaper and even the Disciple. All right, we could recall that. I feel like that could be kind of funny.
Like a storm, I bring change.
Oh, they have a shadow totem. That's annoying.
I only speak.
Well, hopefully our Master Yi grabs the right one.
Let us see if you are
Okay, good. That's fine.
Nature.
To the next.
a clear mind, a calm heart.
I don't do meditation.
You are a fledgling child flailing his arms.
Just trying to buff up our champion a little bit more.
A clear mind. Form before
All right, so we already have enough. We won't bother buffing anyone up. We'll see how they respond. All right, GG.
hope lives in the edge of my blade.
Queen's house.
All right, that was pretty easy. Yeah, we can go ahead and grab this. Although we could get more copies of the Ravager and then just end up cutting them. So, sure. Sure, we'll get the Farsight this time just to make sure we draw him. All right, Fiora with Power Overwhelming. Let's get rid of most of these. All right, we'll just play our Master Yi.
This legacy is
Not
my
capturing
greatest
anything,
honor.
but that's fine.
A clear mind. One cut of many. A calm heart.
Within my grasp.
All right, we'll just see how much damage we can push.
Spirit.
I don't think they should have any spells to stop this. All right, GG.
Blade and mine, honed and sharp.
We don't want more copies of our different champion. I guess let's go for the Telstones, because if this goes off twice, then that will probably give us 2 twin disciplines. Sure, that's fine, I guess. Yeah, we can grab another power. If we could get something like Wild Inspiration, that would be awesome. First, though, we have Azir with Power Overwhelming. All right, let's get rid of most of these. Yeah, we're definitely gonna try to cut this card as soon as we can. Oh, it's tough. We want to play our Master Yi, but it would be nice to capture their Azir. I guess we'll just drop it.
The lesson begins. Voodoo style. A clear mind.
At least if they attack with their Azir, we should be able to level up off of that.
Sharima, your emperor has returned.
So yeah, we'll just pass the likely... Wow, they didn't want to attack at all.
A calm heart.
I mean, that's still a win for us. Yeah, they made us waste our mana, but that's not that big of a deal.
Quiet spirit. A clear mind. A calm heart.
So very important to try to always be using your twin disciples and not stack them up too much, because you're constantly wanting to get rid of cards in your hand so you don't overflow. Anyways, this should be game. Oh right, they do have some things to reduce down our attack. All right, we'll just keep buffing up our champion. All right, GG.
Blade and mine, honed and sharp.
All right, I guess we'll grab this. Not too bad, summoning 2 champions. Let's see if we can get a decent power, like Wild Inspiration. Memory game, don't really want to deal with that. We pretty much never have any units die. Okay, there we go. That will be very good. Let's not bother here, and then let's cut that 5-cost card that we're never going to play. All right, Viktor with Unyielding Determination. So now that we have Wild Inspiration, we're going to be able to push so much more damage. It is going to be amazing. Also nice that we have Claws the Dragon in our opening hand. A little sad that we start with the attack token, because we're actually better when the enemy starts, because then we can play Master Yi and attack the next turn.
Let's take this puppy for a spin.
Voodoo style.
It's a cannon, not a shield.
Because we don't have any mana to actually play our spells. Oh well.
A calm heart.
Witness perfection, meat bags.
A quiet spirit. A clear mind.
So we're just going to build out our board a little bit.
You are a fledgling child flailing his arms. A quiet spirit.
Guess sure, let's drop this.
A clear mind. A calm heart. A quiet spirit.
We don't really have any damaging spells, but oh well.
A calm heart.
We don't need to save the mana, and then all of these created cards we're playing is just buffing up our
A clear mind.
Master Yi more and more.
A quiet spirit.
Because while a lot of these are temporary buffs, that augment is just constantly giving him more and more power.
A calm heart.
Prime and ready.
Form before strength.
All right, let's go ahead and give another unit elusive. Right, they have unyielding, so we will actually need to play some spells here.
A quiet spirit.
But with that Wild Inspiration, so many of our spells are a lot cheaper. All right, so he's gonna pop the Nexus.
A calm heart. A clear mind.
Occasionally you need to cast Meditates just to free up some space in your hand.
A quiet.
And here we're just trying to spread out buffs so that if they're able to kill one target, it's not going to be that impactful.
A calm heart. A clear mind.
All right, so that should be game. GG. All right, so far it's going great. Let's grab Spell Shield just to have a little bit more protection. Especially good into Aurelion Sol. Stacked against them, this actually won't be bad because this will let us play our Master Yi round 1 like we already were doing, but then we'll have a little bit of mana left over to try to play a couple spells. We're not at 40 cards yet, so we're not going to be able to play Master Yi for free, but we'll have over 40 by the time we get to Aurelion Sol, so that'll be very good. All right, let's go to the Epic Shop, see if we can get a decent power. So Lulu with Unyielding Determination. All right, this looks fine. We know we're going to draw our Master Yi because he has that Far Sight on him.
The lesson begins.
Let's go ahead and drop this because by doing so, it's going to give us a bunch of champions and summon both of those.
Form before strength.
And then these are free.
Mind. A calm heart. A clear mind.
Since they're out of mana, let's take this a little slow. Although I guess Mark of the Storm isn't going to make us have anything, right? It's not like it's going to make a spell. It's this fleeting.
One cut of many.
All right, so we'll get through their first health bar.
Hope lives in the edge of my blade.
All right, pretty good for round one.
Blade and body.
Well, this isn't the glade.
All right, they drop their Lulu. That's fine.
Like
We're going to spend a little bit of mana just to trigger our flow, but honestly, we could be here all day casting spells. We don't really need it.
body.
Also, if you don't know, over here you can see this is your flow triggering. So if you just played one spell, half of it's full. If you play two, you see it's all the way. Just a little handy in-game indicator for you.
Alpha strike. Voodoo style.
All right,
And body.
GG. Wow, this dealing 3 damage to the enemy Nexus. That is amazing. Definitely grabbing that. All right, shop. Some things in here are fine, but don't really care. Do we care about a 1 Poro? Not really. This would work for the champions we're summoning. So, some use cases, not crazy. Yeah, I don't really care about the rest of these. All right, Tryndamere with Perfected Mana Flow. All right, we'll get rid of this because we know we're going to draw it. Let's also get rid of the Disciple. Hopefully we can get that, I forget what it's called. The other follower when we play 2 spells. It's like Claws of the Dragon or something like that. When we play 2 spells, it's automatically summoned. Could probably capture a unit, but we'll just play our Master Yi.
See if you are worthy.
Drop this to get a bunch of other created units.
A quiet spirit, a calm heart, form before strength, a clear mind. Hope lives in the edge of my blade.
All right, pretty good.
In the War Mother's name.
Alpha strike.
So here we'll just use a Wuju style and end the game. Or does he have Unyielding? Nope. GG. Sure. Might as well. Another champion. Alright, Fizz with Power Overwhelming. Yep, Claws of the Dragon. I think that's what I said before. We can honestly get rid of both of these because we know we're going to draw our Master Yi. We could hold on to Trundle. Yeah, looks like we got him anyways. And we do not start with the attack token. That's actually good for us.
Oh boy, here I go.
A quiet spirit.
Very satisfying to kill this card. One of my most hated cards.
Clear mind. A calm heart. A quiet spirit. A clear
All right, so we'll play these ones we can play for free.
A calm heart.
And then we'll just open attack, and that'll be game.
A clear mind. Form before strength.
No, we're already over. GG.
Blade and mind, honed and sharp.
All right, so far we've just absolutely dominated. Let's see how we do against Aurelion Sol with perfected mana flow. Let's get rid of some of these. We do not have the attack token. That can be okay for us. I mean, as long as they don't draw like Viego next round, which happens quite often to me, actually. Like our Master Yi to capture something, but more important to just get him on the board.
My thoughts. A quiet spirit. A calm heart. A quiet spirit.
I don't do meditation.
You are a fledgling child flailing his arms.
All right, not too bad.
A calm heart. With me!
So let's just
Before strength.
attack like this.
A quiet spirit.
Make another 1-cost champion. All right, so we already have enough. Let's see what they do to try to stop us.
Smells like burning.
Oh, they don't have anything. All right, GG.
Blade and mind, honed and sharp.
All right, so that was Master Yi with a pretty fast time. This is definitely a great build and a great buff. I was already actually planning on making this video before they reduced down his cost, and I was just thinking like, man, this really sucks that he's at a 3 cost because you have to wait 1 extra round to play him, and then you have to wait 1 more round for his relics to trigger. But being able to just play him round 1 makes this build so much stronger. I do still think Diana is going to be a little bit better, just because she's able to generate double attack, which is like one of the most overpowered abilities or keywords in the game. Now with Master Yi, you still do have some buffs. You do have some board-wide scaling, being able to buff up all of your units if you trigger that flow. Also, as you see right here, grant allied Master Yis everywhere 2 power. So every round he's on the board, he is able to permanently scale up a little bit more, and you're able to generate elusive fairly easily. So you do have some things going for you. Still think Diana's a bit better, but this build definitely very strong on Master Yi. If you have this epic relic, highly recommend trying it out on him. I think it works perfectly together, especially since they put that augment on it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, definitely like and subscribe, and I hope you all have a great day.